everybody, what's up? Okay, excuse the hair. I'm stretching my hair out in the wash and go, and I have no makeup on. I have to get ready for work, so I just wanted to come to you guys really quick to give y'all the Love and Hip Hop season finale, season 2 Atlanta review. So please stick with me. I'm gonna try to get through it as fast as possible. I miss you all. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I've been sick for the past week. I mean, really sick. So now that I'm a little bit better and I'm working late, so this is why you're getting the video late. Sorry everybody, don't freak out, I'm here. So let's just get to these notes. I'm not going to do it how I normally do it. I'm not going to go by the series of events of the actual episode. I'm just going to talk about like different people because it's the season finale and it's everybody closing up their storylines until the reunion, which I cannot wait for. So here we go. Kirk and Rashida. Rashida invites the girls over to help her paint her new baby boy's room. These hoes in there all surprised that she and Kirk might be getting a separation after all of the shit that has went down this season. And here are the hoes, quote unquote. No, if you guys separate, then nobody can make it. Really? Who the fuck are Rashida and Kirk? Really? Who are Rashida and Kirk that you guys feel that if their relationship doesn't make it, then your relationship won't make it? Shut the fuck up. Y'all are some grown-ass women, okay? And it's obvious that nobody's relationship is perfect. Yes, Kirk, I know you kept saying that, but that doesn't excuse or it doesn't give a real reason or make it okay for all of the things that you've done because relationships aren't perfect. My relationship is not perfect, but if Lyric did half of the shit that Kirk did to Rashida allegedly, then I would have stabbed him. He would have lived, but I would have stabbed him. Moving on. Kirk comes over to the house, comes over to the house where Rashida's sitting on her porch, big and fucking pregnant, reading a pregnancy book. He come over to the house with a G-Wagon full of Walgreens balloons and Walmart baby clothes. So he's, and I'm guessing he got some kind of Louis Vuitton, Coach, whatever, some Prada, whatever bags that's supposed to make up for the public humiliation, cheating, telling her to abort the baby, saying that the baby wasn't his, all of that shit. This little G-Wagon, and first of all, I don't think that truck is new. It better not be new because the way you complained about money this entire season, your ass better not go and put no down payment on no new G-Wagon to try to make up for the fuck shit that you did. Please don't do that, Kirk. Excuse me. Please don't do that, okay? That is no, okay? Them cheap ass Walgreens balloons. What you think you was doing? For real? So he walk up there trying to make her come and see. She like, nah, I walked too far. You know when the last time when you made her ass walk all the way around the house to get to the front door because you locked the door on her. Now she too tired to walk to the damn G-Wagon to see all of the cheap ass baby clothes that you bought her, okay? So she, he's sitting up there saying, I bought you all these gifts. And quote unquote, here it is, here's the scene. I was just trying to irritate you, get under your skin, I was mad, I'm sorry. Like, this is how he's apologizing to her. And, I'm sorry, baby. And she's like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that, Kirk? Okay, like, what the fuck am I supposed to say that? You around here slanging and danging and dangling all around these yamp bitches, and I'm just supposed to be like, oh, okay, everything is cool now. You feeling like acting like a fucking teenager out here, acting like you trying to sow your wild oats, and your little G-Wagon full of cheap-ass gifts are supposed to make me forget about it all. And he says, I don't think I was acting like a child expressing how I felt. And I'm like, really? You don't think that was childish? And she says, if you were a man, if you were being a man at the time, you will be handling your responsibilities because that's what a man does. And you are running from your responsibilities, Kirk, you knee elbow looking ass motherfucker. And he doesn't seem to understand this because then he spurts out of his mouth with the thing that for me makes it seem like you're not really sorry at all. You don't understand the damage you've done at all. Kirk seems like the type of nigga that's never been cheated on because obviously you don't know how that feels. If you really gonna come up to her and tell her that a woman will be taking care of her husband, like she hasn't been, oh no, a woman will be standing by her man. So a woman is supposed to stay with the man while he cheats on her, disrespects her, hurts her feelings, and does it purposely to aggravate her. And it's like, you don't understand how childish that is, but she's supposed to stand by your side because that's what women do. I don't know about everybody else, but this woman right here, please, Negro, please, okay? You got one time to play with my emotions, okay? You got one time. And after that one time, it is over, kaput, finito, over, nigga. Bye, 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 bye. Like, that's how I feel about it. And she tells him, listen to me, listen to me. Now, do I accept your apology right here at this moment? No, I don't. You want your family? Figure it out, nigga. Figure it out. I'm going my ass inside. It's too hot for this shit. Thank you for the presents. Y'all, I don't know what to say, but he's sitting up there like he about to sing I'm Going Down or some shit like that. You don't even understand. Like, I know everybody is saying that the show is scripted. And if the show is scripted, I really don't give a fuck. I don't, like, when I'm done doing the review, y'all, I don't care. But I'm just doing the review as if the shit is real. Please don't comment and say, girl, why you getting all upset? That shit fake. When I review True Blood, I am just as aggravated. And we know that's a scripted show because, hey, they're actors. Anyway, moving on. Carly Rae messy ass brought K. Michelle and Rashida looking like a Diablo old lady. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Dark ass lipstick, fucking fitted caps with studs on it. Bitch, why the fuck are you looking like a chiquilla? Okay? Why the fuck are you looking like Diablo and them homegirl over there and, you know, out there in Cali? Why you looking like that right now, Rashida? You was a grown ass woman. Would you please look like a grown ass woman? I don't understand. Like I don't know, y'all. Whatever. I'm not gonna go there. But she looked like a fucking teenager walking up pregnant and shit. Carly Rae thought she did the ultimate, okay? I did what no one else could do. I made K. Michelle talk to the only person that she refused to sit down with, Miss Rashida Baby. I'm like, Carly Rae, sit your thirsty old ass down somewhere, auntie. Sit your ass down somewhere, auntie. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sit down. She drives me, okay, because I know that she's the oldest woman on this show. And I also know that for her to constantly be putting herself in other people's business means that she has none of her own. That right there, my nigga, is sad as fuck. For real. Okay? It's really sad. Anyway, they sit down. And, you know, obviously nobody knew that they were supposed to be meeting up. Rashida didn't know. K. Michelle didn't know. This was supposed to be a hypothetical conversation that they were having when Rashida walks her ass in. She sits down. They have the conversation where Rashida says that, K, you say some fucked up stuff to people, K. Michelle. Okay, even when you talked about Kirk. I know we may be going through what we going through, but it still hurt for you to talk about my husband like that. K. Michelle feels like, yes, I do say things about my mouth, but half the time it's just for jokes. And I'm like, I understand that, K. Michelle, but when you throw lit candles at bitches, that changes the whole, oh, this is just for jokes. She apologizes, says that she's moving to New York. Rashida like, you going your way, I'm going mine. Ain't no need for the beef, we cool. Carly Rae trying to make them shake hands and shit. Carly, go sit down. Okay, that's how I feel about Carly. Like she's a fucking child that I have to go tell her to go sit in the corner and think about what she's done. Scrappy, Erica, and Mama D. Mama D goes to see Scrappy and his budding baby fro at the rehab. And he tells Mama D he has come to the conclusion that the situation, Erica, her, Shay, stressed him out and caused him to smoke not just his regular six blunts a day, but he's moved on to 10 blunts a day. And he just can't have that. He got his ass in rehab now. He's trying to get his shit under control. He feels that they all need to just bag back and calm down and stop making the environment so hectic, so stressful. You know what I mean? And Mama's like, hold the fuck up, okay? I never put a gun to your head and made you smoke no weed. So don't you tell me that it's my fault. Act like the son that I have raised you to be. That prompter hurt. The son that I have raised you to be. Okay? And take responsibility for yourself. Y'all, I don't know if I'm watching like a 70s black, you know, TV series or what, but all of the hands on the hips and head movement and snaps And y'all know y'all on TV, so y'all laying it on extra. Like, I understand that you have to entertain people, but at some point, chill out with the for-play. Chill out with the fucking for-play. That's how I'm feeling right now, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting all into it. Yes. All right. Scrappy then invites Erica over, and he says in his new confessional with his gray jumpsuit on, with his khaki jumpsuit on, like a nigga really in jail right now. Let me remind you, Negro, rehab is not jail. It was only 30 days. You can go 30 days without smoking. If you have to, you can. If you don't have to, why? But if you have to, then goddamn it, put the blunt down and go run some goddamn well and get tired that way. That's really all it is. Go work out, okay? Go do what Jocelyn does when she's stressed out. Put them up. You know what I'm saying? And that's obviously what Scrappy has been doing, because that nigga look big. He says, I never realized that I would really be that monster, you know, that marijuana monster. And hold on me. Woo! Homegirl had me feeling trapped. Had a hold on me. Woo! Jesus. I'm like, nigga, you high in this confessional right now, okay? Don't do me. You're high right now. So he invites Erica over. She comes in. She sits down. And he says that he knows that he fucked up. He's sorry. He says, you know, it's hard talking to her sober. And she's like, just express how you feel. And he says that he's sorry and that he knows everything that they had to go, you know, she had to go through with their relationship and with his mama. And she's like, hold up, let me get this straight, okay? The reason why we are not together is not because of your mama. It's because she wanted to say it's because of you and your cheating, but they you know, they don't want to fight. So we're going to say it's because of us, because we can't work it out. All right, fine. You know, go ahead and play like you want to. But I feel like Erica feels as if you would keep your dick in your pants and stop spreading it all around to the monkey holes that be on reality TV that's not me, then we wouldn't have any problems. If you would man up and be an adult and had some maturity, then we wouldn't have this problem easy. You know what I mean? Because everything got to be a mothiz naive out this biz naive, alright? No, I'm done with it. Scrappy, if you come back next season, elementary, my dear, speak English. She puts her ring on the table and he said, what's that? I thought you pawned it. And she was like, no, I didn't pawn it. You know what I mean? I was being spiteful, but you know, it was on consignment. But I have the ring. And you know, he was like, you know, I know you love me, but I can tell that you don't want me no more. And you know what I mean? I'm just feeling like, oh, so it took you to be sober to realize that your relationship isn't gonna work out? Good for you. 2 thumbs up. Y'all need help. If it's just not after 11 years of this fuck shit dawning on y'all that y'all need to go ahead and find other people to be with, especially after all of the cheating. Erica, I'm glad that you're finally at a place where you feel like you can move on, but bitch, you took too long to get there. Stevie and Benzino meet up yet again. Dorian apologizes for the I Smashed the Homie song and video that he put out with fake Jocelyn. Fake Jocelyn just so happens to be sitting there on the side of him going off at the mouth about how her and Jocelyn used to strip down the street from one another, and I don't look like her, that bitch look like me. First of all, bitch, you look like Kermit the fucking Frog with them eyes falling out your head. You could never in your motherfucking life try to play Jocelyn like that. I am not even a stand for this bitch. Y'all know this, okay? But at the same time, she is way better looking now that she's gained that extra 5 pounds than your ass could ever look. I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with skin tone or none of that shit, because the fake Jocelyn is a little bit darker. But that bitch is chapter 13, okay? Chapter 13. It's some scary, fucked up, ugly shit on chapter 13. And that's what that bitch is. I went back on y'all. Chapter's a motherfucker. Anyway, so Stevie and Benzino are talking, and you know, Benzino apologizes for putting the video out saying that he was, you know, he may have been wrong for that situation. Stevie is like, man, look, fuck it. You gotta make your money somehow. He offers to take it off of iTunes. Stevie is like, no, man, make your money. Don't do that. Don't worry about it. We all good. We back homies. It's cool. You didn't really smash the homie, so there's no problem. They back cool again. Later on, Dorian brings some chocolate over for Jocelyn to make up with her. And the whole time she looking like, now Carly said that you said you fucked me. And you said that you did. But then you go and make a video? With you? With a girl like me? Saying you smashed a homie? I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, y'all some grown-ass men, okay? Y'all some grown-ass men. If y'all can't get y'all shit together, like, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Okay? No, I'm gonna forgive you. I'm gonna forgive you because if my man won't forgive you, then I gotta do what my man won't do. So I'm gonna forgive you. Y'all, to tell the truth, I could really give a fuck about Benzino, old Benzino ass, okay? I could give a fuck about him. That's what she's saying in the confessional. She don't really care because, y'all, I'm getting my accents all mixed up. I can't just say, I don't give a fuck because she said the song was whack. She said, you know, I don't give a fuck because the song was whack anyway. The video was whack. The bitch is chapped. I don't really give a fuck about no Orzino. And I'm like, you better go ahead, Jocelyn. You keep that. She was like, it's not even that big of a deal. That's how she felt about it. But I guess Stevie was really pissed off about it. And y'all know they had their little Twitter beef where they was calling each other gay. To me, both of y'all are pussy if you ask me. Moving on. So, Stevie J, Jocelyn, and Mimi. Okay, here's the bread and butter of the episode. This is when Stevie J takes back his crown as the most fucked up dude on this show, okay? Kirk, go sit your ass in the corner and reflect, okay? Mimi takes her crown back from Rashida. Bitch, this is my story, not yours. Your sideline, stop it. It's not about you. Okay, so Jocelyn, y'all know, Jocelyn, you know, proposed to Stevie J last episode. He told her that he wasn't going to say no and he wasn't going to say yes, but he was going to take the ring because, you know, he wants their partnership to be real, right? So she kissed his ring, y'all. She kissed the ring. Thank you for wearing my ring, Daddy. Thank you. I love you, Stevie. Let's go fuck Stevie. I want that beefcake now. And I'm like, the thirst is so real. The thirst is so real. The bitch is drying up. Okay, the bitch is flaking away like a fucking vampire in the sun out this bitch. She's so dry right now. Why is the thirst so real? Young women, let me tell y'all something. I know everybody feels like, you know, a woman these days, you go out and get what you want. You don't have to wait for no man. Yeah, that's when it comes to this moolah, this bread. And if you want to have a baby and you ain't got no man yet, there are ways for you to do it without actually being in a relationship with a fuck shit ass nigga, okay? There are ways. But this whole marriage game, no, bitch. You be old school and you wait for him to get married to you. And if you feel like you waiting too goddamn long, you just move on and find you another beefcake, Jocelyn. But I understand Jocelyn is only, what, 24 years old? She's younger than me. I didn't even know that. That's horrendous to me that she's younger than me. But then it explains a lot. I, for one, feel like the thirst is real. But at the same time, it's like I felt sorry for her. But I feel like this is a lesson that you needed to learn. That what goes around comes around. What you reap is what you sow. And just like you thought that you were sleeping all with Mimi Man and you took Mimi Man from her and you could take him again and flaunted in front of her face and this whatever man. Just like you thought that was going to go down copacetically. Y'all also thought this engagement shit was going to go down copacetically. But it did not. So before I get to the actual end of the episode, I want to talk about when Jocelyn attended K. Michelle's going away party, when she informed Erica, Arian, Carly, and Kay that she and Stevie were engaged. She doesn't have a ring. She gave him a ring. Arian is like, bitch, where's your ring? So you think y'all engaged? Okay. This bitch stupid. Jocelyn was like, well, where's your man? Where's your man? And she was like, I don't want a man. I don't want a man at all. Also, you like girls? Oh, I like girls too, but I need some cock in my life. And I'm like, bitch, say dick. Please say, I hate when bitches say cock. I don't want to hear the white porno flick in the back of my hand. Suck my cock. No, I hate you. I hate you. I don't want to suck your cock. What the fuck is a cock? It's a bird. I don't want to do that. What the fuck you talking about? Dick. That's it. So, you know, after that happens, Arian and Erica go over to Mimi's house to tell her about this so-called engagement, just like, you know, being messy like Carly Red. But to me, I feel like Mimi needed to be informed of this situation just so she could know. She says that he texted me when they were in Puerto Rico and said that don't believe what you heard. And at the time, I didn't know what he was talking about. But now that I see, I'm like, really, nigga? You know, I was very stupid and very naive for a long time. Okay, but I got my titties together and I'm over it. She can have him. Just like she thought she could keep him, well, she can go ahead and try to keep him. Okay, but I'm good. Good luck to the both of them. And everybody was like, that is very mature, you Mimi. Child, cut please. Cut please. She doing all that smiling and shit, but I'm gonna tell you right now, she knows for a fact that all Stevie care about is his dick and his money. So he's not getting married to anybody. But she also feels some type of way slighted because he ain't ever gave her ass no ring. But that's all about to change, because Stevie invites Jocelyn up to this dinner with a piano and flowers and candles and 3 glasses of champagne and her ring that she gave him sitting on a piano. She walks in and sees the 3 glasses and like, what the fuck, Stevie? Why are there 3 glasses instead of 2? Then Mimi walks in, she like, this bitch come in looking stupid as usual. And I'm like, oh, you being a hating ass bitch. Because besides all that fucking contouring that this hoe was doing, she look cute, okay? Besides all of the contouring, this bitch look cute. So he says, you know, I want to make this partnership real. And I'm like, stop saying partnership, nigga. It's an engagement, not a partnership. You're not gay. Well, you might be gay, but for you to keep like referring to it like y'all about to get gay married is making me want to smack the fuck out of you, Stevie J. He puts a ring on Jocelyn, kisses her, hugs her, and she's like, so what this mean? It mean that we engaged now, Stevie? Is this what that mean? That mean we engaged now, Stevie? And he like, you like your ring? You like your ring? Yeah? Alright then, over to you, Mimi. I know that, you know, we about to start this partnership, and I don't want to leave you out, so I got a little something for you too. And he pulls out a ring and gives it to her, and she's like, classy, Stevie J, classy. Jocelyn walks off, he's like, you done pissed off your fiance. Look, she's leaving. That bitch is gone. And I'm like, Mimi, you are way too happy about this shit. She's sipping on that champagne like it's the last thing she gonna drink. And Jocelyn goes to the elevator. Stevie runs behind her. They get in the elevator, and she was like, you a bitch! You a bitch! No! Y'all, she fought for that nigga so hard. And I mean, like, she was getting through. I don't know how, but she was grabbing and getting through. She had worked a little line into her dress all the way up. Her ass was out there, okay? She was out, okay? If she would have had on the smaller garment, she would have been naked. That bitch was trying to jump over the security guards to get to his ass. She even started beating the piss out the back of the, pushed him and hit him in the back of the head. Move, nigga, move. I want to hit this nigga. And Stevie sitting up there talking about, let her go, let her go. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, Stevie. That bitch gonna manhandle the fuck out you like she did last season. Don't get it twisted, okay? The cry in Jocelyn's voice was very painful to hear, okay? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I felt bad for her because I felt like he was doing that shit intentionally to upset her. How could you not realize that by bringing Mimi into this situation, she was gonna be hurt by that, because she realized that you don't take her emotions and what she's trying to do with you seriously? That's because Stevie J has not dealt with Stevie J, and Stevie J can't take shit seriously. He can't love you because the nigga barely loves himself. Look at him. The nigga just now got a car. If he loved himself, he would have been taking care of himself and his money the whole time. How you go from making hits from Mariah Carey to being a nigga rolling around on a bus? How? I don't even want to know. But anyway, so Mimi is in there laughing. Who's the maid now, boo? You wanted him. You got him. Woo! Yeah. Mimi laugh, bitch. And I kind of feel like, Mimi, you thirsty bitch, okay? You can sit up there and act like, you know, you finally get to have the last laugh, but at the end of the day, the real last laugh would have been you moving on and not being there as beck and call like you are. I know y'all are doing this show, but it seemed like to me, regardless of the show, anytime Stevie J calls for Mimi, she gonna be right there in attendance, at attention, waiting for whatever it is he gotta say. You may not want us to know you're fucking him, because I think that you still are. You may not be fucking him, but you still leave yourself wide open for all of the fuckery that comes along with him. He still feels like he has control over you, and you have yet to break away in a way that will let him know that he doesn't have control over you. You were sitting up there giving that sad story to Erica, talking about, oh, I had to, you know, I wanted to get rid of him, but, you know, I have to think about my daughter, and I think about my daughter. Let me tell you something, bitch. Everything goes back to your daughter, and I know that you want to be a good mother so bad because of how your mama was to you. I understand the psyche of that, but I want you to understand that you holding on, and what I mean by holding on is keeping with the fuck shit of Stevie J's bus ride has nothing to do with your daughter. That is all you. You dick drunk just like Jocelyn is. It just so happens that your ass is old and don't have the same fight in you as Jocelyn does. So you just gonna let the shit happen how it happened and stick around just in case he wanna come back to your thirsty ass. If you ask me, the only person that won this episode is K. Michelle, because her fucking ass is getting on a plane and getting the fuck out of Atlanta and going to do her music thing and make her money on her own. and do her. Even though I don't give a fuck about her moving and all of that, I'm just saying she's the only, you know, real winner if you ask me. Because Mimi, you still gonna be on Stevie J, Bus, and Jocelyn after you finish working out in the gym and 2 weeks have gone by and you missing a beefcake. You gonna get right back on that fucking trolley bus that Stevie been pushing y'all on this whole 2 years. So if you ask me, nothing has changed. I cannot wait to see the reunion. I can't wait to see what pops off next for everybody. And I want Mimi to know you still the maid, bitch. Okay? You still our maid. You still our maid. Da 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 da, bitch, you still a maid. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. I will try to get all my videos out. I did not stop reviewing LA hair. I will do a review of LA hair, y'all. I promise. Talking about all the things that I missed, from Anthony and his fuck ups to Vivica Fox and China with their fuck up. So I will try to get that to y'all this week, along with all the other videos. True Blood, da 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 da. I'll see y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love you all. Happy to be back, and share me.